What's up, guys? We're back here. Let's Play Series episode number 21, it looks like. And we are jumping in. So let's see what sold today. Let's see what we got to do for our daily quest. And that's going to be about it. You know, just the same old here. Work that auction house market. We also potentially are going to level up some because of that new event, that, you know, play to earn event that is coming up next week. You know, it looks like you have to be level 50 to get the rewards out of that. So we're going to try and get as high as possible. All right, so we got a total of 2.4 BSLT today. So, you know, not a ton of BSLT. Not many things have sold. Still got a lot of things up there. Let's see what happened in the auction house world over here. So a bunch of faileds. Yeah, it looks like everything failed there so far. All right, so a little bit too pricey on our listings, but that is okay. Aim high. We can always relist at lower prices later on. So we need to do these, and we can probably make our shotgun ore now today. I believe we have enough materials to do. So we got supply herbs. Great, we can do that one. We have herbs. We got the soil quest. We got soil. And then defeat lots of monsters. We're probably not going to do that. And then we got XP at high. Cool. So all these quests are good. We're going to get 100 labor for that one. We're going to get 100 labor for that one. So yeah, so these looks like some good daily quests that we already have a lot of in the materials to do. We got the soil. We got the herbs. And then now let's go collect their crops. It does feel like the game is lagging a little bit more today, so I don't know if they need to do something with the server and fix it. But yep, it does go down every so often for server maintenances. All right, so So 2 meats, 2 skiing, and 2 soil. 2 meats, 2 skiing, 2 spoil. And then this one give us 3 meat and 3 skiing. So yeah, so we have 3 of those. We just need some wood. Do we have any more wood? So we're missing 1 wood, and then we can actually make that ore. Let's see, do we have any for sale? Yep, got some for sale. Those haven't sold. There's only 3 hours left, so we're going to go ahead and cancel that. And it's okay to cancel your listings and then relist them right away. You don't, you know, you lose the listing fee, but it's not a big deal. Again, the listing fee is just silver and gold, so same thing with these guys. We probably should cancel them and relist them. But, I mean, I have a feeling that none of the skill books are really going to sell anymore. That's a market that is probably just not worth anything right now. But, again, it doesn't hurt to try. So, collect our coins, and let's go see how much the shotgun ore is. And 0.38. Alright. Yeah, looks decent. Looks like a winner. Looks like something we can use our Archeworld for. So let's go over here and make 1 shotgun ore, which is going to give us 10 of these things. So we're going to be able to sell that for approximately 3 BSLT. Okay, so 3.7. Yeah, let's do 3.7 there. Since the lowest listed one was 0.38. And now let's take a look at logs, lumbers, and see where these prices are, what's going on with these things. So it's down to 0.07 for logs now, or for lumber. Logs are still pretty high, so there's not much profits to be made there. 0.07 on the ore. And 0.1 there, so not much profit also there. Then we have skiing at 0.03. And let's see how much the processed fabric is. Oh, that's terrible, man. So you actually lose money by processing skiing into fabric right now. Yep, and sometimes that happens. So sometimes, like I told you guys before, you gotta hold on to your items and wait until it's a good market for you to sell them. So right now is just not a good time, especially to do skiing into fabric. That is terrible. You lose money by converting those. Lose money and spend labor, so, you know, I don't think you should do that. So, it looks like we are on our questing journey now. What is this? Visit Community Center. You can only use this in the vicinity of the Community Center. Cannot attack for smooth process, and cannot be attacked either. You will be protected for 10 minutes, and there will be no collision until the protection is expired. You cannot use this in hostile state. Oh, this is the Community Center buff that they talked about. So if we click on this, we'll get a protection buff for 10 minutes. But it doesn't do anything in this one because this is a peaceful community center. All right, so nothing to buy on the auction house, nothing to use our 2 BSLT on. And now we're just gonna go do some quests. So, get some XP. Let's teleport over to Unister. And we can head back over to this section maybe, or maybe we'll find some random people over there and then do the kill quest for 100. Something else that we could definitely check out is the weapons and to see if there's any good weapons for 1 BSLT up. So we'll take a look at that as we teleport over. Because making your character stronger will help kill these monsters faster, and it's definitely a good thing to buy a strong weapon. Alright, so and now they just listed all of the 4-tier weapons again. They allowed it. So before they were making it where you couldn't list these because they were trying to kill the bot accounts that were creating them. But now they are back. So you see our bow is at rank 2. So we could buy a rank 4 bow. Doesn't help us that much because we aren't using bows to attack. We're looking for more of like a great club or a club. Also, it's good to take a look at these guys to see if you can find any blue bonus stats. So the blue bonus stats are rare bonus stats. So there's the shield right there for 1. So right there, there's a green bonus stat. So that is a uncommon bonus stat, or whatever you want to call it. It just it's stronger. It also makes the gear score points a little bit higher. So this also would be too, if you wanted to change to a different class or try a different build, you'd end up buying, a staff or a sword and try out those builds by doing this, by swapping your gear on the auction house. You probably would keep your old gear. I don't recommend selling, your gear. And especially right now we have rank 2, we have tier 2 gear. No one's gonna buy tier 2 gear. So as you see, tons and tons of items up for sale at 1 BSLT. Because this is something that you can do as a free-to-play account. You can go and make these weapons completely for free, and then list it and try to make 1 BSLT. And sometimes they do sell. So let's take a look at the shield here. So if you look at the sales history, a couple of them do sell. And if you do get some of the rarer stats, you can see they do sell for a lot more. So you could make a whole game out of this by simply looking on the auction house for people that are listing these guys for 1 BSLT, finding the ones that have the blue stats, and then relisting it for 10, 20, 25 BSLT, depending on what the stats are. So that's a whole game, a whole mini game that some people do, and you see that it does work. People do, sell and do buy them for those prices. If you go further up into the weapons, I'm sure you'll see some people that are doing just exactly that. They've got some tier 4 weapons, and they've got some blue skills on them, or blue bonus stats. Probably have to go a little bit higher. See, now we're getting into upgraded ones. Yeah, see, here's a nice little stat, melee plus 13. It's not blue. And so it only takes 1,597 Archeum to upgrade the weapon to the blue tier. So at that point, you have to figure, is 1,500 Archeum worth, 5 BSLT? And, then you do the math and you crunch the numbers and decide. So for me personally, if one of these like blue weapons, or as we get higher and go into purple weapons, have a good bonus stat that we actually did want, I would buy it. Like the Archeum, I think is worth more than 4 or 5 BSLT. There's one that had double green bonus stats. And there's a nice bonus stat right there, cast time, and you can see it's 9.8 BSLT. So this guy, he probably bought this for 1 BSLT, and then he is trying to resell it for higher. Like, that's my guess. Now, here's a purple weapon. Now these are at 9.9 BSLT. And so the purple weapon has all of the Archeum from the green tier, so it's got 1597, and then it's got all the Archeum here, so 4,976. So you're looking at around 6,500 Archeum to get this to the purple tier. And they're selling it for 9 BSLT. So then again, you have to be like, is 6,500 Archeum worth 9 BSLT? And to me, my answer would be yes. And so, this is where you'd be like, okay, well, I want to buy one of these purple weapons because it's way more cost efficient to buy this than to make it myself and spend my Archeum. And you can just easily deduce that because by getting 10,000 Archeum, you can go and sell it on the auction house here for about 60 BSLT. Healing power blue stat. One of the things I really don't like about this though is that when you upgrade your weapons, your stats all get re-rolled. So like all these things, even if you got blue stats, it goes away when you upgrade them. So if you take this to tier 5, these stats are all going to be different, and you're going to lose your blue rare stat bonus. Oh, look at that. Magic critical hit rate 2%. And then melee critical damage, 5.2%. Too bad they're not the same. Too bad it's not, both magic or both melee stats. But it's a nice roll there. And here's the clubs. And if you want to, you can go and easily filter the type of weapon that you want. So right now we're just in 4-tier all weapons and all armor. So if we want just like one-handed weapons, and we want to look just at clubs because that's what we're using, we would click on these tabs, and then we would click the search button. And then we could see all of the one-handed clubs that are for sale. So we could make this specific for our class and like what we're looking for. But realistically, we're not trying to shop. We don't have the BSLT. We don't got 20 BSLT. We're not here to buy these things. We're just showing off kind of like different money-making methods that you could do. And so all the two-handed weapons take more Archeum to upgrade. So in theory, all the two-handed weapons should actually cost more in the higher tiers. So like see a blue one here is 15. And that's about the price that like the purple ones were for single-handed. Up here we got some heroic. And that's a nice one right there. Healing power +8 and healing power +24.8. It's a very nice bonus stats for the Great Club, what you want. More DPS. And it's 350. Another thing too, when you are shopping, you want to see how much XP is in the weapon. So right here, this one, it says XP, 7 of 48,000. That means there's 7 EXP in this weapon already, so they fed it 7 Archeum. Whereas this one down here, it says XP 182 of 48,000. So that means that they fed it 182 XP. You can sometimes find some items that are completely maxed out, and that if they're maxed out, they will say XP. The XP won't be there. Or you could find one that's very close to being maxed out and be like, wow, the person spent a lot of Archeum to upgrade this. So like this one right here. This person spent 6,000 Archeum to upgrade this, and it's 60.65% ready to go to the next tier. So this one is a pretty good item to pick up, because just putting in another about 3,000, 4,000 Archeum will make it into a arcane. Alright, so enough of that. Let's go and do some quests. Sorry for the delay. Alright, where should we go? Go over here. Oh, and you can see here's a person who's advertising. They are blue stats. Magic critical hit rate. And this one, additional healing rate, 1.5%. So I mean, we do want to pick up a new, new weapon or armor eventually, so we'll probably go shopping once we get a couple more BSLT, because our combat power is only 24, so we definitely need to upgrade some of our stuff. We can also spend a little bit of our labor and upgrade it that way, and just do it the old-fashioned way. But like I talked about earlier, our labor is very, very valuable. We want to use that to make BSLT. Hey, it's a person. Nice. Was it a person? No. Let's do radius invite. See if we can find anyone around here. I mean, most likely there's nobody. Let's see, there's supposedly over 1,000 people online in the jury queue right now. So there's a bunch of people online. Because once again, you have to be level 30 and you have to have done the jury quest to go into that queue. So there's probably 2,000 or 3,000 people on right now. A new quest appeared. So these quests are giving us 5,000 XP. This is a lot of XP. We need a total of 80,000, so we're gonna have to do a bunch of these. But 5,000 is a lot of XP. Oh, this one's 11,000 XP. Okay, dose. We got that. Hey, we just leveled up. Alright, so we need to find a person. Find Pedersen. And then we need to kill Elizabeth and collect Elizabeth's star. See, is Pedersen over here? No. Alright, let's see if we can actually kill these monsters normally. So, invalid. So we can sort of kill the monsters. But yeah, we really do need to go shopping. Or we need to just spend our labor and upgrade some gear. I actually don't even have any infusions either, so we really do just need to like go shopping at this point or continue on with the green story quest. If we do the green story quest, we'll get a little bit more infusions. Nothing yet. Let's see if we can finish off. So we have a quest here to kill this monster. She's an elite, so I don't know if we can do this. We will give it a shot. We're gonna buff up, and hopefully we can kill her. So healing power. And I think there's one more food item. Do we not have it? Nope, doesn't look like we have it. Alright, so shield. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds. Kind of messed that up. Alright, let's just go. Let's go. Hey, we hit her. Okay, cool. We hit her. Oh yeah, we got her. She's easy. She's not a real elite. Alright, she's dead. Alright, so now we need to kill suspicious conjurers. We still gotta find this body too. The death of Peterson or something like that. I wonder if he's in the house. That would make sense. If he's in this house, this is probably where, yeah, like the quest is here. So let's go check out the house. At least we're not missing that much. So there's only a few invalids that we're getting. So in order to do the kill quest, we can also attempt to try and join a raid. Like, here's one right here. Let's apply. Let's see what happens. You know, most likely we're not going to get invited to any raid because our combat power being too low, our level being too low, and all that good stuff. But, you know, you don't know until you try. Oh, we got the new skill too. I forgot about that in the last episode. So, let's put Skewer on. We want to put him. We want to put him on that plant. So Skewer is an incredibly powerful skill. Nope. No body there. Oh, maybe there's something over here. Nope. Alright, so let's show off the new skill here that we got. So it actually works great. So you see it hits multiple enemies, and so we got 2 mobs, which normally we'd be in trouble with, but they're almost dead because of the Skewer. The Skewer almost one-shot killed them, and we are really, really weak as is. That just shows you how powerful that Skewer skill is. Oh, maybe he's in this house down here. Nope, doesn't look like he's in the house. It's a nice view, though. You know, I wouldn't mind having this house on the hill right here. Except for maybe this giant thorn root thing coming out of it. See over here? Nope, don't see him. So we might be failing that quest. We don't know where the dude is. Oh, that's true. We should skewer. So we should always skewer first. And so the reason you skewer first is because, like, the mobs aren't mobile. At least in this situation, like with how weak we are. Later on, when we're stronger, we're going to go ahead and, you know, AoE farm. We're going to tag all the mobs with the bow, and then we'll just skewer them once they've all come and, you know, gathered around us. But right now, oh, let's see. We might be able to hit all three of these guys here. So let's skewer right here. And then see, yeah, so we hit all three. We only damaged two of them, so we're probably gonna die. We need to run. But yeah, so if you're a little bit stronger, that skewer probably would just kill all three of them. Again, we only have a tier 2 weapon. And as we keep doing these quests, it's going to keep pushing us closer and closer to our green story quest. So we touched on this before. Everything chains together. Everything tells you, like, do this, do this, do this, and then go, like, you know, it pushes you into the right direction that you need to go. There are some quests that are off on the side that you can do, like, you know, side quests. Hey, there's a buddy. There's a person. Let's see if we can become friends. Do you want to join my raid? Hey, what's up, buddy? You can help us kill mobs. See, we got one kill right there. So just like last time, you know, if we party up with people, we can probably get that kill quest done. We're probably going to call it quits fairly soon for this ep. Got some stuff to do. That's the capital. Yep, but very, very close here. 49,000 XP. And we'll just chill here in this little fort. Call quits for episode number 21. Maybe do some shopping before we leave. Let's take a look one last time at what's up with the weapons. So we are using a one-handed weapon right now. We could switch to a two-handed weapon. This is the time that if we want to switch, we would switch. So we're going to look at the 4T to see what is available. And there's nothing. So, like, it's 1.9. We don't want to spend 1.9. If anything, we want to spend 1 BSLT. If we had more BSLT, we would be buying, you know, the purple version or the gold version. So, you know, 80 BSLT for a heroic one is probably really good. Now, here's one that has a blue stat to attack speed and rear magic damage rate. So again, so if we were a paying player and we put some money into the game, maybe buy this club right here. you'll notice the gear score is different too, which definitely will help you get into raids, because the high-end raids, they want to have 12,000 gear score. And then so for shield, so there's a whole bunch of shields that are at 1 BSLT, which is good. But unfortunately, like, we don't want to buy a shield just because it's 1 BSLT. Hey, we're still getting kills. We're still getting credit for our buddy killing stuff. So we could sit here, let him kill things, and complete our quest. We could be lazy. Because the thing too, so if you're buying 2 single-handed weapons, you're going to be paying a lot more in the long run than buying just 1 single weapon. So if we go over here and if we buy a great club, we don't need a shield, we don't need anything else, we just need a great club. The high-end ones here are 270, 295. And there's none down here for 1 BSLT either. So I think we still just wait for these to go down into BSLT to like just 1. And then we pick up something that is 1 BSLT. And so in armor, you're going to notice that 4T doesn't really work out well, because these things are all very expensive. They do not give you free armor, so this is something that people had to craft and upgrade themselves. So they had to use the blue Archeworld cores. So these guys will not be, 1 BSLT. They're not going to be super cheap. So if you're looking for armor, you got to go to the 3T. And you can find purple 3-tier armor for 1 BSLT. There's going to be plenty of that stuff available because you can get that for free. So we'll probably end up spending our labor to end up progressing our armor up to purple, getting our gear score up. We just need some more infusions. So we just keep doing the green story quests. We also could, if we need infusions, we can buy the infusions. I think you can buy like 100 infusions for 1 BSLT. Yeah, you can see you can buy 100 infusions for 1 BSLT. So if you need EXP, at least right now, it's way better just to buy the infusions. Because the infusions come out of the coin purses, and the infusions also come out of the rift quests, the daily quests. So that's how you get infusions. But instead of using your labor to, open up a coin purse, you can just buy the stuff now because it's been farmed too much. Well, that's going to do it here. We're going to figure out what we're going to do if we're going to buy anything. Hopefully we can get some cheaper 1 BSLT weapons in the future. And I think that's what we're going to do right now. Hold off on that. We'll come back later to finish up our EXP quest and then also harvest our crops in that 8.5 hours. So thanks for watching. As always, this is the Let's Play channel. We have a currently 2.4 BSLT and we are, looking good. Actually, we should probably check the auction house to see. Are these selling for anything right now? Hey, we got 16 kills. 7. So it's still on the low side for pricing. So we can hold on to those and then actually make more Shadigan ore, because we do have 690 Archeum. So we can actually make 2 more Shadigan ores. Alright guys, I will talk.